gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Lifmunk and whether he is worth it to max out. We have went ahead and did the first bit to max him out, get his damage up quite a bit, did some pretty heavy breeding to get down legend, but we managed to do it with little to no problem. It was really good, and he's got really good damage for what it's worth. We have already put the souls into him, so this is a max damage version. Now, could you breed one up better? I don't know. I haven't checked the IVs, which we can look at that real quick. So according to this IV calculator, and it's on my phone, I can't bring it up on screen, I have 81 out of 100 for the health, 87 out of 100 for the damage, and 62 to 63 out of 100 for the defense. So all in all, that's pretty good. If someone out there wants to do a full 100, by all means, but it ain't gonna be me. I ain't got that kind of time to be burning on perfect IVs, but to get it this good is worthy. So we'll be doing a little testy poo with him. We're going to test him against some bosses. We're also going to stack some Bristols behind him, give him another buff, and then also feed him some Loco Moco to get his attack up. So as of right now, he's at 1646. Let's go get some Loco Moco, and we're going to test him first on Lifmunk. Go ahead and feed him, see what we're at. 1975. I feel like that is impressive for a Lifmunk as early. It's the first, one of the first things that you can see, one of the first saddles that you make for attack pals. In my opinion, is he worth it to max out? I don't know yet. We'll kind of test him around here, but I'll tell you one thing, he is a force to be reckoned with early game. He was one of my favorite go-to pals. Just throw him on the ground, put him on your head, and mow down stuff. I guess because he shoots where you shoot, I might use this assault rifle with him as well. I might use the grapple gun just to kind of test a baseline damage for him. See if we can get through one mag. That'd be pretty impressive. Kill Lifmunk in one mag. So yeah, we're gonna have just the grapple gun out to get a baseline damage. That is actually impressive. It did not kill him, but it dropped his health to almost nothing. And that's Lifmunk. That's like one of the top end bosses that you're going to be going against anyway. The one that you probably should be going after before you go after Frostallion. And the reason why I say that is because he is a fire pal and he has enhancement to fire as his partner skill, and also comes with Flame Emperor. And his saddle is down the ways. Oh, it's actually a lot higher up than I thought it was. 38. But yeah, the little dude did pretty impressive damage there, given he is a level 50 and everything, but I mean, it is what it is. This is the maximum potential that you could get out of him. The fact that you can do that with such an early game pal is impressive to me. But yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is one that I bred up, and with no stars into him and no souls at level 49, he's at 762 damage. And that's pretty good. It's really good to use him with the bow and arrow, especially early on, because every time that you pull back, the continuous pull back of it, he'll fire the whole time. He's not really good to use with like a musket, because the musket is a single shot, and when you go to reload, he stops shooting, or even the single shot rifle. The AR he's not bad with, but again, when you go to reload, he's going to stop firing. I didn't mention this in the last video because I mentioned it in the Sand Lux video, and this isn't going to work forever, but the way that I was, and the way that I probably will do if I use them on any higher stuff, is when you're out here and you want to reset their partner skill, then you just drop them on the ground like so and pick them back up, and it resets their partner skill entirely. So the question really is, should I try against Frostallion? Why not? Might be a longer battle, but we're here for the testing. Look at him. Angry as all hell. That was pretty fun. So yeah, is he worth it? Yeah, absolutely. Early game. Is this feasible? No. Well, I mean, hey, we got the helmet schematic, even though I don't need it now, but that's cool. There you go. I just wanted to prove that it can be done. You can pretty much, if you finesse stuff, then you can pretty much kill Frostallion with anything, especially with on that little hill. You get her stuck up against it and just mow at her. As long as you got enough ammo and enough wherewithal to take your time and take her down like that. We actually killed her pretty pretty quickly that way. Now, of course, the AR is doing a pretty good bit of damage with that, but at the same time, I'm not gobfinning it up, and we used a Lifmunk. Beefy Lifmunk at that, but a Lifmunk nonetheless. So all in all, is it worth it to upgrade the Lifmunk? I mean, not really, but early game usages are like undeniable. I believe he's extremely good for at least chunking down a good part of health out of any of the bosses that you're going after. He's really good to go after Grizzbolt with as well at the beginning. And it's your first real gun wielding pal that you can get super early on. We are going to be testing the Tansy, the Pinglet, and a bunch of other of the lower end weapon pals, which I've got Tansy being bred up right there. And we're going to see how he fares in comparison to the Lifmunk as far as early game pals. I would suggest the Lifmunk over the Tansy just from past experience, because I never really used the Tansy that often, but the Lifmunk itself is just able to be controlled by you. So it's an extension of yourself rather than whatever the pal is going to do if he's going to do his job and attack. So all in all, is it worth it to upgrade? Maybe a little bit. I mean, they're pretty easy to find. You can get like a good 16 of them pretty early with just regular pal balls and get them up to a level 2. But to fully max them out, like the full 116 max out, I don't think it's necessary. It's fun to do. He's a beast as always, and I just proved that it could be done. Of course, I am decked out to the highest capabilities and everything, and I decked him out to the highest capabilities. But yeah, fun thing to try, fun thing to do. Necessary? No, not at all. But early game, necessary? I'd say yes. Not really much in breeding purposes, maybe some lower end stuff. And he, for base stuff, he's really good early game because he's your first planter that you'll get. He also has lumbering and medicine and all that stuff. All level 1 stuff, but he's a good base pal. I say that the Lifmunk is definitely worth having early game and probably worth the 2-star at least. But yeah, not worth the full investment. Of cranking up his power to 145% increase. That's just comical to me how they got him up that high. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you guys enjoy my content, drop a sub. Leave a comment down below, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Keep your willy washed. Peace out.